I completely restarted my streaming journey from scratch at the start of 2023. That's right, I went from having 150 average viewers to 0 viewers. But then, for my very first stream on a whole new account, new platform, and entirely new audience, I had an average of 80 viewers. I did this by following a simple, clear, actionable series of steps that literally anyone can do. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 6 steps I used to start streaming in 2023, but I have to admit that all of these steps will completely fail if you do one tiny, simple, and very common thing wrong. But I will cover that in step 6. Now, there are time codes in the description, so you can skip ahead to any part of this video you want, but I wouldn't recommend skipping around anything important like our sponsor, Own.tv. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Own.tv. They are a fantastic resource for every single streamer. They release new modular packs constantly that work on any streaming platform. They have heaps of different styles to cover your animated overlays, alerts, sub badges, and more for your stream, but they also have static overlays that take up less of your PC resources, meaning you can let those resources focus on encoding your stream and making your gameplay buttery smooth. I know I say that a lot, but it's because I think it's the only thing that actually matters in this situation. We have a link in the description, so if you want, you can go click that and check out what they've got. You might find your brand new stream overlay and support us in the process. Now, if you're starting from 0 and you have no experience, it's kind of like going on a cross-country road trip. You don't just get in the car and drive. You need to plan out where you're going, what you're excited to see, what music you're going to listen to, and most importantly, what snacks you want to bring. If you didn't do any of these things, you'd end up bored, aimless, and probably starve to death, which coincidentally is the 3 main things that happen to new streamers. To avoid this, I created a plan, specifically a content map. The first stop on our map is figuring out what we want to see, what are we interested in, and what do we love making content about. I knew I wanted to make content about gaming, but I had to get more specific. After all, I'm not going to stream Call of Duty one day and Stardew Valley the next. A sharp turn like that will give me and my viewers whiplash. No, I wanted to map stops that my viewers were always keen to see. This meant picking a theme for my road trip, or you could call it a niche or topic that kept appealing to the same audience. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do, and I tried lots of different types of content before I finally decided that rather than overcomplicate it by coming up with a massive viewer demographic, you know, age, interest, hobbies like I normally do, instead, I'd just make videos for me. I'm an audience after all. There are lots of people out there like me, which isn't great for the world overall because you guys have to deal with us, but hey, it's just how it is. So I'll just do what I love and what I'm good at, and that's hopefully going to appeal to people as well. So I decided I would play Nintendo games, and I was going to start building that audience by focusing just on Pokemon, because I love Pokemon, and I can continue to expand further from there as I grow. Because remember, we're not picking one topic forever. We're picking a niche that expands as we grow, but starting specific so our audience can invest in us easier. Now, what type of content can I make? What am I good at? Well, I wanted to do challenges, but most importantly, I had to make it clear that I wasn't going to take these challenges seriously. I'm not a pro gamer. Mine were stupid challenges. I wanted to make videos that for all intent and purposes were pointless, like trading 100 pigs randomly or beating online competitive Pokemon with only self-destruct. And the most important part of these videos, I wanted to showcase just how bad I am at games, but how much fun I have overcoming that issue. This step seems stupid, but being very aware of your voice and your unique value is crucial to creating content. The actionable tip, or step 1 of 6, is when starting out, come up with a real plan. Consider a consistent audience who will all enjoy a singular topic, a topic that you love as well, of course. And if you're struggling to think of that, then answer these 2 questions. Question 1, if you had to give a presentation about any topic in the world and it had to go for 15 minutes, but you get 0 preparation, what topic are you picking? Question 2, what is authentic to you, or what is your unique value you're bringing to the table? Are you an expert on the topic? Maybe you're just really passionate about it. Or like me, are you so committed to doing dumb shit that you find funny and hope it will make a good stream or video? I'd love to hear your answers to these, so please comment them down below and your stream name so I can swing by and check a few out. And just remember, we aren't just playing games or just streaming, we're making content. So think about it from an entertainment point of view. Okay, you know what you're making content around. You are excited, you're keen, but you have 2 major issues. 1, you have absolutely no idea how to reach your viewers. They don't know who you are, and frankly, they don't care who you are. And Twitch really doesn't care about helping you reach them either. So you run off and search for guides on how to get viewers for Twitch, only to be met by some neckbeard, beanie-wearing loser who tells you to make YouTube videos every single week. And then you hit your second problem. You have absolutely no experience scripting, filming, editing, and releasing videos. How the hell are you meant to do that weekly while you have a full-time job or school and you still have to stream at the same time? This neckbeard beanie wearing loser is an idiot. And I agree, he is an idiot. So we're going to solve having zero experience, zero time, and zero discovery in just one step: YouTube Shorts. And TikToks, but mostly YouTube Shorts. Look, I know you want to be a streamer, but short format content is where all of your viewers are going to come from. But more importantly, where all of the skills to be a successful creator in the future are going to begin. Just last night, I was reading a news report, if you can call Dexerto news these days, about a young streamer who had one single TikTok do well, and he went from 5 viewers to over 100 viewers on his stream. You can sit there and say, I refuse to make short content. But all you're doing is refusing to grow both as a streamer, a creator, and as a person. For those of you who are ready to grow as people and also grow their viewers, let's talk about the easiest way to start making short content. Personally, I think you shouldn't use Twitch clips when just starting out. You can, but they're harder to get traction early on, harder to edit, and you do learn less overall. And learning is the thing I value most in any form of content creation. And that's why we're going to practice all of those skills that you're going to need for bigger videos, but in bite-sized chunks. First, you're going to come up with an idea. I like to ask a question, provide a fact, or issue a challenge. For example, this short has 2 million views. I released it when the channel only had 3,000 subscribers on it, and now I'm at roughly 40,000 subscribers. And content like this is a huge reason as to why, when I went live, I had 80 brand new viewers watching me. The short is called Wonder Trading Until I Get a Pokemon Ash Has Caught. The first 5 seconds of this short are me establishing a challenge in the form of a question. I say, how many trades turn my Pokemon into A? And then a wheel starts spinning. It zooms in and lands on the challenge criteria. And then the rest of the short is me trading and making jokes until I get one that meets the criteria. And the moment I do, I end the short. This took me 10 minutes to film and about 30 minutes to edit, with most of that time being focused on subtitles. But the reason it got so many views comes down to 3 points. Now, I have a full video on shorts on this channel coming soon, so I'd recommend subscribing for that, and it has a lot more detail, I promise. But here is the short of shorts. Number 1, hook. Your viewers need to be hooked at the start. This is why I like questions and challenges. They understand what's going on quickly and become invested. Number 2, retention rate. Viewers then need to stick around right to the end of the short. If they leave early, YouTube says that's a bad short and stops recommending it. Again, it's why I like questions and challenges, because they stick around to see the payoff. And then you simply end the short the moment you do, and then they can leave, but it doesn't matter because you've already got your full retention rate. Number 3, consistency, both in topic, style, type of content, and about how much you release. Personally, I think starting out with 3 shorts a week, releasing one every second day, is a great way to both learn valuable skills, but also start building an audience. So actionable tip time, and step 2 of our 6 steps, well, it's simple. Just start researching, watching, and creating short format content consistently. Post them on YouTube and TikTok so you double your reach, and stop wasting your time. Start building an audience who want to see you live by first reaching them when you're not live. You could be getting new viewers when you're asleep, but instead, you're just waiting to go live and grinding for hours. Now, what is the next step, or step 3, that I did to get 80 brand new viewers on my first stream back? Well, I had my shorts chugging along and I was really eager to get viewers. So I started doing research and I found all these videos, TikToks, and Twitter threads about how to break the algorithm. People telling me about special little hacks I can do, how to boost raid engagements, network properly, how to follow small streamers to get views, just hundreds of tiny little things that take up hours and hours of your day and don't actually do anything except waste your time. Because the hard reality, the brutal truth, is that content is king and always will be. Don't try to hack the algo. Don't try to take what looks like the easy route with follow for follow, or opening up a bunch of small streamers in 12 tabs and saying, got you on lurk, bro. And of course, no spammy go lives across a dozen discords you don't own. Instead, just how about we try and give viewers a good reason to click, and then when they come and watch, let's make it a good experience for them? That is the true hack. Someone enjoying your content is a pretty damn good reason for them to come back next time. Content creation is a meritocracy no matter how much people want to say it isn't. If you make good content, you will be rewarded. That said, shorts and streams have a serious problem, and that is their lifespan. You have 0 viewers the moment it ends. Sure, a short can stay active for a while, but the engagement is fleeting. Plus, it's harder to leave a real impression on a viewer. The middle ground for this is videos. If you're working hard at shorts, you'll eventually get more confident as an editor and a video producer. So I want you to consider doing longer videos, either once a week or once a fortnight. Heck, once a month is fine as well if you've got shorts consistently keeping viewers engaged. And again, I know you want to be streamers like Point Crow, Small Ant, Ludwig, Dream, Myth, or so many other people, but the reason you know all those names isn't because they were streamers first. It's because their videos did well and that brought viewers into their streams. Step 3 of 6, and our actionable tip here is to remember there is no shortcut. There is no magic solution to grow. You have to learn new skills, so start small with shorts, move into longer videos, build a catalog of videos that will never expire and will always bring in new viewers to your content. And again, grow an audience offline so you have viewers when you're online. Now, step 4 is a weird one, but when I started again from scratch, I made it clear that community would be a big focus for me. In my shorts and videos, I tried to make moments that could be community memes. For example, on my streams, I always ask everyone at the start how their day is out of 10. And my viewers always reply 8 out of 10 because that is a community meme. And you can encourage these like I did in my videos where I said things like hashtag Iona murdered God and I had viewers comment that hashtag, or always talking about how Charmander is overrated as a Pokemon. There are so many examples on the internet, like how I call my viewers the Royales. Call Me Kevin starts every video with, "Hello there, friend." Ambiguous Amphibian calling his Patreons AAs, or Danny Gonzalez calling his subscribers Greg. These all make someone feel a part of something. And let me tell you, giving viewers in-jokes or just letting them feel a part of something consistent is incredibly powerful to keeping them returning. Another tool I use that many underutilize is community posts. If you're making shorts, then you'll want to use these because they get so many interactions. These were posts about Nintendo updates, posts about videos, but mostly they were image polls or quizzes asking viewers to pick between two options, such as who is the better video game protagonist, or hey, pick a character to delete forever. These get tens of thousands of engagements and are a fun way to interact with your viewers. Speaking of engaging with viewers, of course, another way is Discord, which I don't recommend anymore. Don't get me wrong, Discord is incredibly powerful when it comes to interacting with your community. And if you choose to run one, you're not going to destroy all your growth. No, the growth destroying mistake is in step 6, remember. It's just that Discord is an intense commitment of time, both in moderating it, getting more members, and just keeping it active. Community Discords often need a team of volunteers to keep them running. And if you don't have that, then you have to be there doing it. And when you're starting out, the rule of thumb is content is king. So you cannot waste your energy on things that aren't content. Okay, step number 5, it's time to actually go live. And yes, I know we're 5 steps in and I haven't actually mentioned streaming much. And that's because the streaming space has aggressively changed over the past year. We're leaving lockdown, people are back at work, and it's much harder to make a living or even grow an audience from just streaming. You are incredibly talented, but your lack of growth doesn't necessarily mean that you aren't making good content while live. 2023 is the year where we all need to step back and realize that streaming isn't our main piece of content. It is our secondary piece of content. It's a reward for you to have fun after doing shorts and videos. For me, streaming is a way to interact with you guys, my viewers or my fans, and to generally unwind playing a game with people. That's why I started it, and after streaming became a job, I lost a lot of that enjoyment. But now with videos and shorts as my key focus, to be honest, streams have kind of become the thing I love again. So I spend far less time streaming and more time going outside, being healthy and working content creation into my schedule to be balanced. This helps me be more creative and grow more sustainably, because streaming isn't creating sustainable content, at least not in my opinion. Streaming works against the idea that content is king. The actionable tip is to stream just once, twice, maybe 3 times a week, and to make sure what you're streaming is enjoyable for you. That is the most important part when you're going live, your personal enjoyment, because viewers can tell if you aren't enjoying it. Plus, if you're following the steps properly, you don't need to stress about this stream getting new follows or new paying subscribers, because videos and shorts will bring in new audiences and make you revenue passively. Because again, streaming is meant to be a fun way to interact with viewers who enjoy your content, not your entire focus. And this leads me to the biggest reason I could go live to 80 brand new viewers, something that most people have never considered. If I didn't do this step, then all my shorts, all my videos, all my community building, my streaming, all of it would have been for nothing. When I went live, I decided to stream on YouTube. I know, but hear me out. The vast majority of discovery for a Twitch streamer is proven to come from external sources like YouTube. As a Twitch partner, I have been directly told by Twitch staff that I should be creating content on YouTube and TikTok as my focus, and then bringing those viewers to Twitch because Twitch doesn't have a discovery method. You can say in every single video, hey, this was streamed live on Twitch, click the link in the description. And sure, you'll get a few viewers from that. But also, people are lazy. Let's be real, moving your arm slightly down to click a link sucks. Going from one website to another, why would I do that when I can just click on another highly produced video on the right? Heck, a lot of your viewers might not even have Twitch accounts. So instead of telling them to leave the website, just tell them to subscribe. They'll subscribe to your shorts and they'll watch your videos, and that will get those videos new viewers who will subscribe as well if it's good. And then you'll hit go live on the same YouTube channel, and every subscriber will be notified that you're live. They'll check you out because, hey, you don't have to leave the platform. And anyone who finds you while you're live, if they enjoy that and subscribe, then they'll probably check out your shorts and videos, and they'll continue to watch those. And it is a never-ending cycle. When you make a community post, they'll see those and engage with you. When you're scrolling through YouTube, they'll watch old videos and streams of yours they enjoyed. Like how this old stream got 1,000 new offline viewers after I finished. And for the rest of my life, and scarily even after I die, all of my content will still get views. But one thing I didn't cover was coming up with good ideas and making them clickable. But that's why we made this video essay on Ludwig's approach. You absolutely should steal all of the information in this video that I have right here.